So she was a nice girl and everything, but now I'm riddled with Hogwarts.
Oh, hi there. We didn't you come in. Welcome back to Pixel Juice. Today, we're going to be talking about fantastic beasts and where to find them.
So today we're talking about fantastic beasts and where to find them. Not sure what we're talking about? Have a look at this footage. Roll clip.
Wanker.
Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them is the latest step into J.K. Rowling's enchanting wizarding world, this time swapping out the dusty corridors of Hogwarts for the even dirtier streets of 1920s New York City. The story follows Newt Scamander and chums as they attempt to recapture several magical creatures that escape its TARDIS-like suitcase during transport. Meanwhile, in the shadows, there's more sinister plans afoot, as a new villain seeks to expose the magical community. With the promise of 4 more films to come, is this the start of something magical? Let's find out. Over to you guys.
Thanks, voiceover guy.
Stop texting my wife.
Shit.
Don't know what that's about. So, fantastic beasts and where to find them. What are your guys' initial impressions then?
I thought it was good, but there's a few points in it I didn't like. Yeah, it's not bad.
I enjoyed it, but didn't come away feeling any connection to it like I did the Harry Potter film.
I actually really enjoyed it. I thought it was really good. So on the subject of the characters, obviously Potter's not in this one. Him and the gang, they're not even sperm yet. Well, they might be sperm.
I'm sure they are sperm.
They might be sperm, actually,
No,
aren't they?
No.
This
they're
dad's not born yet, is he?
Potter is not in it. Potter's not in it. Ron's not in it. Hermione Granger, she's not in it.
Overall, who was your favourite character? What did you think?
I did think all the characters were very strong and I'd say likeable. I think Newt Scamander, the new kind of main hero, is likeable. I can see them kind of moving away from him as the films kind of go on. I don't necessarily think he's going to be the Harry Potter of this franchise.
No.
I find him a bit Hugh Grant-ish, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like that sort of...
He's a little bit like Paddington Bear, isn't it? Tripping over shit and kind of all
a bit clumsy.
and oh, sorry, and all that kind of stuff. A fish out of water, isn't it? And introducing the audience, like, you know, as he is, to the wizarding world outside of England.
He's got that like awkward charisma, isn't he? A little bit. Like,
Yeah,
just
yeah.
My favourite character, Colin Farrell's character, by far. Was that yours? Yeah. I just thought he was brilliant, wasn't it?
My favourite was Jake Kowalski, the nomad, the muggle.
Tina Goldstein. I didn't like her.
No?
I didn't rate her. I just didn't like her.
I just don't like her face. So what did you think of old Tina?
I didn't find her wooden personally. I thought she was acted well.
I enjoyed her sister more than...
She was more of a character because she was more of a kind of a happy, kind of go-lucky character. The Tina character was more of the kind of classic hard ass. She's a bit of a square.
Yeah.
I think
This is why I didn't rate her. I just didn't see her as a character that's going to stand out.
What's that?
Guys, you'll never guess what. I've just been accepted into Hogwarts.
No way.
Do you mind?
Finally, after all my training.
That's really good, mate.
Nobody leaves Pixel Juice. I think the setting was great for it, and it was really good to get out of Hogwarts. And the format got really tiring for me. Of we go to school, we solve a mystery, we go home. But this time round, we're in New York in the 1920s. Everything's brand new. But the other thing that's kind of nice about this series is the fact they're not little kids learning how to do the magic as well. They already know it all. I think that really helped it make it feel like it was like a brand new series.
And this is kind of a nice change of pace between that story and this one. Is their relationship with humans.
Yeah.
It just makes it kind of more believable.
Yeah, it's not set in a magical setting.
They haven't really done that before. If you think about the Harry Potter films, all sort of 8 of them, they don't really go into that kind of territory about normal people finding out about it all. Talking about it being a location outside of Hogwarts is that you do have the more seedy underbelly of the wizarding world. You've got these kind of
black market deals.
Black market deals and a wizarding bar.
It's like a speakeasy cocktail lounge, isn't it?
And it's still funny that they're still having these childishly named drinks, but this place full of like nutters.
Giggle shot, wasn't it, or something? like
Giggle
that?
water. You know, I didn't know loads about it going in, but it was nice that it wasn't just him going around town trying to find these beasts.
Yeah.
Which implies in the trailer, obviously, that's the kind of focus of the trailers, really.
It's actually
it's a lot deeper than that. And there's some dark
different
stuff in
stories
there as well.
that accidentally cross paths.
Yeah, so there's old Newt's kind of story arc, isn't there, where it's more kind of family fun, like, oh, I've got to get my creatures back. But in the background, you have this kind of serious that's going to be the overarching plot of the whole thing, kind of building up this kind of tension between the wizarding world and
for me, it was sort of like the Newt Scamander bits are very reminiscent of the like original Harry Potters 1, 2, 3. The bits of Colin Farrell are very dark, like the Deathly Hallows films, and they actually blended the two tones really well.
Fantastic Beasts have a lot of personality, and They're all nicely designed.
I think my favourite was the little stick insect. It didn't talk or anything, it was just there. Like the whole
I was
time.
genuinely pissed off when he gave him to the weird, the goblin guy's like, yeah. I'll be making good use of this.
What was your favourite scene?
My favourite scene was apparating around the rooftop scene, that whole apparating bit. I just thought it was awesome.
And the fact they kept using it just to kind of quickly move more to dodge and
using it in
combat.
battle. I thought was awesome.
I actually really enjoyed the opening little bank.
Oh yeah, so the little bank.
Yeah.
What's it called again? What's the little creature called?
So he's I can't remember.
Hannah, what's the little character called that steals gold? What's the little character called who steals gold?
It looked like a platypus to me.
Actually, the Miffler was a good character.
I really like where they went into the suitcase. Actually, as another scene.
Yeah.
Like that whole suitcase bit was.
Yeah, that was cool. Yeah, that was really cool.
There was major inconsistencies with the suitcase. If
Seems
he
like-
sets it to Muggle, they open the suitcase and they just see normal clothes. Can they not escape when it's set to Muggle? And if so, why not keep it set to Muggle?
Yeah, and how do the animals climb the ladder?
Yeah. I don't get it.
That's a bit of a.
How does that rhino?
How does that rhino?
Well, yeah.
climb
So
the
Jake
ladder?
Kowalski gets stuck because he's too fat.
Yeah.
Fucking rhino
Like,
thing.
yeah, it's like a mega rhino. Just
With a ball bag on his head.
I thought the soundtrack was great as well.
Yeah.
The music was really good.
I'm interested to see what they do in the future with it. To be honest.
Yeah, I am as well. Where do you think the series is going to go kind of forward?
I kind of want to see it travelling the world a little bit. I don't just want it to be set in New York or London.
I've seen a few kind of articles saying that apparently the next one's in Paris.
Oh, really?
At the magical school in Paris. I don't know what that's called.
oh, that is cool.
Here we go. Jordan's encyclopedic knowledge of nerddom.
No, I can't remember.
Le Hogwarts.
Hogwarts.
It's what I hope they do is what I think they're doing, because they've set up nicely for it in this film is I think they're going to do the Great Wizarding War. Right at the very beginning of the film, you're introduced to the notion of Grindelwald. You see him on newspaper clippings.
Voldemort of this story.
Yeah, Dumbledore defeated him during the Great Wizarding War. That's what I want to see. I want to see a big Wizarding War.
But yeah, I think so. So overall, I think we've made our opinions fairly clear. So Luke, on a scale of love or hate, do you love or do you hate the film?
It's not really a scale though, is it?
Yeah. This is our patent pending review score system. Instead of having between 0 and 10, we're going to go with love or hate. Love. Do you love it or do you hate it?
I would say I hate it, but I don't, so I love it.
Yeah.
So confusing
answer from me.
Yeah,
but
kind of clear response. Luke loves it. Jordan, what about you? Do you
I
love
would
it?
give my opinion, and I will. I love it.
There we go. And I really enjoyed it. I think I probably liked it by the sounds of it more than you guys did. So there we go. We love Fantastic Beasts and where to find them.
So, ladies and gentlemen, that was our Fantastic Beasts and where to find them review. As always, if you liked our video, comment, like, share and subscribe.
Yes, and if you fancy it, check out last week's video where we had an exclusive interview with one of those killer clowns that have been roaming the streets.
You take away my booze, I kill ya!
Oh God, he wasn't happy, was he? And he certainly wasn't sober. Check that out, and we'll see you next time.